Everybody's heard of nature versus nurture. That is a common concept that's taught to us at pretty much a young age. I remember learning in like 8th grade. But with that being kept in our mind, a lot of people think that nurture stops at 18, like how you're being raised, but we're actually being nurtured by our environment our entire lives. We are being taken care of and nurtured by the people around us until we are old, until we die. So if you think about that, and then you think about how humans naturally model after other humans. That is the whole point of nurture. We are modeling ourselves after other human beings around us. We are learning from them. We are becoming like them. When you think about that as a Christian, if all of your community, your entire community looked like you, not only on the external, and I'm not talking about physical appearance, but how you carry yourself, how you talk, if they all looked like you and they looked like you on the outside and the inside, 1 year from now, your community spends an entire year around you. If they all looked exactly like you, 1 year from now, what would that look like? What would that look like? And that is why it is so important that we go and model ourselves after Jesus, and not just the way Jesus acted, because that can lead into legalism and looking like a Pharisee, but Jesus's heart, how he looked on the inside. If we think about our impact and how we are all impacting each other and our community, and we're all modeling ourselves after one another, if we are all trying to model ourselves after Jesus, who was the perfect example of a human and how we should be, then we are all spreading, whether your community is a believer or not, we are all spreading Jesus-like character. We are all Christ-like. We're all mini Christians. Does that make sense? So applying nature versus nurture, specifically nurture in this context, to following Jesus, both internally and externally, and then you ask yourself, at the end of this thought, ask yourself, if every single person were to look like me externally and internally 1 year from now, how would that look? And think about where you need to change. And read in your Bible how Jesus presented himself in these common fallen areas that we have.